Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So I'm really pleased to share with you guys some really big news in the world of vegan food, that a vegan pie is taking the top honors. It's the supreme champion at the British Pie Awards. The first time ever in its 11-year history that a vegan pie has won. So you'd think this would just be a simple good news story about this vegan win, but no. This vegan win sparked outrage among some elite food competitors, particularly this guy, Michelin-starred chef Richard Corrigan, who said he felt like crying when told that a vegan entrant had won Supreme Champion at the British Pie Awards. Oh really? You feel like crying? This Michelin-star chef said he felt like crying when he heard a vegan pie won the British Pie Awards. I mean, is he being a bit of a baby? Well, let's see. He had a lot more to say, actually. Chef Corrigan complained, "Pies are supposed to be filled with the most delicious morsels of steak and liver and kidney, with the jelly and little pieces of fat in the middle delicately dripping onto your tongue. The oldest culinary art form left in the world, and the vegans have taken it away. It's a disgrace." What is he talking about here? Vegans haven't taken anything away. If anything, they've added to this oldest culinary art form. They've innovated a way to make this pie that's healthier, doesn't involve animal cruelty, and it's so good and so delicious that it won the British Pie Awards. So it's far from being a disgrace, as he says. What's disgraceful is the way this Michelin star chef is reacting, like some kind of crybaby who lost. And it doesn't stop here. He goes on to blame millennials for this. "The millennials have taken over. It's not the pie competition, it's the pie in the sky competition." It's so easy to blame millennials for everything, right? Well, the fact is millennials have nothing at all to do with the results of this pie competition. In fact, if you look at the creator of this award-winning vegan pie, you'll see he's far from being a millennial. "We should all just retire now." I mean, you make it sound like this award that the vegan pie won was undeserving. There's something unfair about the competition. Millennials did something. Well, here's what the chairman of the awards said. He said, "This year's Supreme Champion pie was outstanding and well deserving of the accolade. From its very appearance on the judging tray, you knew it was going to do well, and it didn't disappoint when it was opened and tasted." The chairman goes on to say, this pie isn't just for vegans, it's a pie for everybody. And maybe perhaps that's where this Michelin-starred chef is having a hang-up. He thinks, oh, this pie is made out of vegan ingredients, plants, therefore this pie is only for vegans, which is complete rubbish. I mean, look at what's happening in the world of vegan food, like say Beyond Burgers, Impossible Burgers, Just Egg. Even though all those products are vegan, all the ingredients are plants, their target demographic isn't just vegans. Yeah, sure, vegans can eat them if they choose to, but the target market is just people, humans in general, who are looking for maybe something healthier, something better, a choice that doesn't involve killing animals or hastening the environmental destruction that animal agriculture has. Furthermore, on top of all those benefits, these foods are delicious. Every person, every non-vegan I've given, say, like a Beyond Burger to, and didn't tell them what was going on, they had no idea. They just thought they were eating a tasty burger, and they later were surprised to learn that it had no animal products, completely plant-based. And here's a comment from head judge Colin Woodhead. He said, "There are a number of challenges to making a good vegan pie, and this has cracked it. The pastry was exceptional with a crispness that complemented the filling." So it's no surprise that this vegan pie was indeed worthy of winning the competition. I'm sure Mr. Michelin chef dude never even bothered to taste the vegan pie. He just instead took to complaining about how unfair it is and how he should retire. Well, I think that reflects more about him than anything, because it reflects that he's a dinosaur. He has no idea about the massive change that the world is undergoing, in particular in Great Britain. He doesn't know that a third of Britons have stopped or reduced eating meat, and the number of vegans in the UK soars to 3.5 million, and the number of vegans in the UK surges by 700% in just 2 years. When I first heard about this story, I couldn't help but think of another British Michelin starred chef who hasn't just gone on and complained about how vegans and millennials are ruining the world and that he should retire. In fact, I'm talking about Gordon Ramsay, who started 2019 off with a bang for veganism. He kicks off 2019 with a new vegan menu. In fact, I just saw on his Twitter that just a couple days ago, he launched a new vegan roast. And I want to be sure to give British Pie Award winner John Thorner big kudos for his curried sweet potato, butternut squash, and spinach pie. That looks really tasty right now, and I wish I could have a bite. And as far as Michelin star chef Corrigan goes, I suggest this. Instead of being a big complainer like you were here calling vegan pie a disgrace, why don't you show us how good you really are? You're a Michelin star chef. That means you're supposed to be creative and innovative. Do that. Next year, enter the British pie competition here and make the world's best vegan pie. Just blow the competition away. Show us that you're relevant instead of some old dinosaur that can just complain about millennials destroying your culinary art form. So anyway, let me know if you saw this report in the news. Let me know if you've ever been to the British Pie Awards. What do you think of this chef's reaction? And what do you think? Should he try to make a vegan pie or should he just retire like he suggested? Let us know down in the comments. So until next time, British Chef Corrigan, doesn't suck being vegan. Learn that quick.
Got me spinning circles, spinning round and round, spinning till I'm dizzy, falling to the ground. You've got me spinning circles round